Republic continues with its live coverage on the ground in the state of West Bengal, where unprecedented showdown has been witnessed as the fight between the BJP and the TMC has intensified. Excessive use of force is the question that is being asked, and most importantly, BJP leaders now complain of being manhandled. Those pictures of Swapandas Gupta, who says that they were protesting peacefully, but lathi charge was done, and he's also suffered with some minor cuts after he'd fallen down. Let's listen in to his account.
Our peaceful demonstration was approaching the old Howrah Bridge. When it approached the place, first they fired water cannons. Immediately after that, they fired tear gas shells, and immediately after that, they used batons and they did a lathi charge. This led to a stampede. Everybody got caught in the stampede, and policemen, I was knocked over by what can be called probably a lathi blow. Could be a push. It could be a push. I've suffered some minor abrasions, cuts, and probably a little lathi blow. The point is, I fell down. It could have been worse. I could have been affected by the stampede, but my associate Vishwajit fell on me, and therefore what I was safe. And therefore, this is, to my mind, an unprovoked assault by the police on a peaceful demonstration with a clear and with a political purpose, and it suggests that no dissent is going to be tolerated by this corrupt government by opposition parties, and this is just an indication of what is happening in West Bengal.
Ishandev now joining us live on the broadcast as he continues to get us the latest from the ground. Ishandev, this is what most of the BJP leaders and protesters continue to say, that they were holding a peaceful march, but things went out of control and excessive police force was used, and this could have gone worse. Several BJP leaders who've also been detained. What now? What is happening?
Actually, right now we are standing at the Howrah Maidan, which is the ground zero of another showdown between the police forces and the BJP workers and supporters. BJP State President Shukanto Majumdar, BJP State General Secretary Agnimitra Paul, BJP MP and another General Secretary Jyotirmay Singh Mahato, and some other MLAs also were present here. They were leading a march which started from the Howrah railway station, and that march came forward to Howrah Court Mode, and there they addressed a rally. And after addressing the rally, the BJP leadership took this march towards this Howrah Maidan, and from this Howrah Maidan they were about to approach to Nabanno, which is the state headquarters, I would like to inform you that Nabanno is max to max 3 kilometers away from this place. But from this point, I would like to show you, Wasim, my VJ will show you that just 100 meters away from here, there is a police barricading, and just at the other side of the barricade, there are water cannons. So Shukanto Majumdar and the procession led by him, they were stopped in front of that police barricade. And when they were not ready to move back, the police announced repeatedly to move them back, because yesterday a notification from a deputy commissioner ranked officer of this Howrah Police Commissionerate came to the surface, in which it was written that this rally, this program of BJP has been declared as illegal. So police was repeatedly announcing that they should move back and they should withdraw this gathering from here. They will not be allowed to move to Nabanno. But as after repeated announcements, the BJP supporters and workers were not ready to move back. So police started applying huge force, and water cannons was applied on the BJP supporters there. And not only that, we have saw that some stones and the pieces of bricks were being pelted towards the police forces, and at the same time stones and bricks were also pelted on the BJP president also. But that was not from the police end. BJP is alleging that the TMC supporters who were thronging on the roofs and terraces of the houses side by side standing here, they were pelting stones on the BJP president. And this place turned into a war zone between police and the BJP supporters when water cannons were being applied. But after the water cannon was being applied, BJP support and not only water cannons, tear gas shells were also applied here. So after that, BJP supporters were scattered from this area in a huge way. But the leadership who were present here, including Shukanto Mujumdar, they started a sit-in protest here. This is the place where they started a sit-in protest, and almost for 1 hour or 45 minutes they were sitting here on the street demanding that they should be allowed to go and march towards Nabanno, because their reasoning is this, that they are organizing a peaceful march which has got no connection with any illegal activities. That's why police has got no right to declare it as illegal, but police was not ready to move them any further. So after 1 hour of sit-in protest, the police brought reinforcement here, and Shukanto Mujumdar, Ognimitra Paul, Jyotirmoy Singh Mahato and all other BJP leaders who were organizing the sit-in protest were taken into prison van, and they have been now taken to the nearby Shibpur police station. Now you can see that the developments here, because as the situations has come to much normalcy, so the police is removing the barricades from here. We have shown you earlier also 3-tier barricades have been put up here. This is the first tier of the barricade. After this, you can see the second tier of the barricade here. This is the first tier. At the next level, the second tier barricade guardrails, and there you can see the silver color has been dug into the street to make it like a permanent structure. So this was almost impossible for the BJP supporters and workers to break through this barricade and go to the other side. And on the other side there, the water cannons were waiting to disperse the mob, to scatter the mob. And just that happened after a few minutes of application of this water cannons. The mob was dispersed. Police officials of the Howrah police, they are taking stock of the situation. As the situation has come to normalcy, so the barricades are being removed, because this is one of the arterial roads which goes through one part of Howrah to another part of the city. So this road cannot be blocked for a lot more time. That's why, as the police is thinking that situation has come to a normalcy, they have started the process of removing the barricades from here. So the situation is much under control here. But the state BJP president Shukanto Mujumdar, the state BJP general secretaries like Jyotirmoy Mahato, Agnimitra Paul and other like Lakshman Ghodui, Anupa, they have been prison van from here, and according to police, taken to the Shibpur police station. Whether they have been detained and will be released a little later, or they have been arrested by police, but they are still in the Shibpur police station. And at the same time, you know, Shubhendu Adhikari, who was taken into the prison van, Shubhendu Adhikari, Loket Chatterjee, Rahul Sinha, those other BJP leaders who were taken into the prison vans from other locations, they are also in under the